Hi, remember when I did videos like this? Remember when the world wasn't going to hell? I do.
All around me are familiar faces.
So I'm a bit of a collector of things, or as my girlfriend likes to call it, I'm a fucking hoarder. Anyway, I've got a bunch of cool stuff from my parents' place, and I figured let's go through it together. Cause yeah, content. Alright, so starting off strong, we got Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring for PC. Not a bad game, actually. Guest Pass for Dungeons & Dragons Online Stormreach, which, not a bad game, done by Turbine Games. Guitar Hero 3, that's Guitar Hero 3. Here we go, some true retro styles here, fucking Rainbow Six. Oh boy, this didn't age well. I mean, look at this guy. Let's get this nugget in focus. Look at him! Look at it! The manual for Kiss Psycho Circus, The Nightmare Child. Oh boy, here we go. I didn't say it was all cool. Some of this is shameful. This is one of them. Kelly Osbourne. Remember when she had a music career before she... What is she doing now? Anyway, yeah, Kelly Osbourne. I maintain that song is a banger. Disc 3 and 4 of Riven, the sequel to Mist. It's a sequel to Mist. I actually preferred Riven to Mist. It was a lot less of, I've been pushing this lever for 3 hours. Oh, naughty, naughty. Blank CD. Probably porn on that one. Photos, I have no idea what photos are on here. I should really boot up the external drive I've got and see what's on here, but yeah, I'll tell you photos. Oh my god! I forgot this was in this box. You play as a cherub. And you can possess people, and you gotta basically kick Satan in the face. Good little game. Didn't get as many rave reviews as it should have. I think it's a bit of an underdog, but fuck. I mean, Fear Factory did the fucking soundtrack, for fuck's sakes. More demo discs. Here we go, Sims Vacation. Grandia 2. Fuck, I forgot I had this. Grandia 2, it is a role-playing game. Let's see. Compact Software Recording Studio. None of this was good. I think I still have the magazine for this. Oh, I had a copy of Amplitude on there. And Cubase. Another Xbox. No, this is PC. Oh. No, it's Xbox. Mercenaries, Mech Assault. Oh, Mech Assault 2 was great. Jade Empire. How good was Jade Empire? This actually had the demo for Jade Empire. House of the Dead 3, it still has a fucking... It still has the disc in it too. It feels like it's got nothing in it. House of the Dead 3, I'm a huge fan of House of the Dead. Yeah, I have spent many dollars on House of the Dead games. This is one of them. I've got the original somewhere. I don't know if it's in this box. Oh, here we go. House of the Dead, the original. I played the fuck out of this game, and I really hope this works. Windows 95, so I don't like my chances, but original House of the Dead. I don't know where the box is, but I've got the CD. Soldier of Fortune Collector's Edition. The only reason why I bought this is A, it was 20 bucks, and B, you could shoot people in the nuts and they'd react. Oh, forgot this was in here. Okay, so this is, can we zoom in there a bit, Dave? So this is a video installation called Music from the Masses, made by Matthias Fritsch, who was famous for Techno Viking. He was looking for people to do music for a bunch of little videos that he put together, and that ended up being one of mine. I was version 104, as you can see. I would love to put this into it. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Matthias. Shout out to you, buddy. You guys remember Flash? Holy shit. Oh, Cricket 2005, mate. So, I don't know if you can read that, but this has Where the Fuck Are My Pants on it. This is a video series I did at a bunch of house parties. And it was just me and my friends being fuckwits. I don't know if this is just like a burnt DVD with it just as a movie or whether it's the original files, but yeah, good times. This is my, I have so many good memories of this. This is my original box copy of Final Fantasy Online with 2 of the expansion packs. All the shit's still in there, I think, too. Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty complete. I loved the fuck out of this game. I still do, I still play it very occasionally, but I can't really justify a subscription. Tax records. There are not tax records in here, there's more shit. Alright, so Fly 2K, I've got a complete set of this somewhere. And a friend of mine gave me this, my friend Philip. And I could not, for the life of me, get the plane off the ground. So yeah, that was a short-lived donation to my collection, but yeah, shout out Philip, you're awesome. A giant Citizen Kabuto. I bought this on sale at Harvey Norman, I think. It was like $5 or something. Always wanted to play it, I just never got really around to it. It looked cool. You get to either play as like humans or monsters, and yeah, it's like a first-person shooter sort of thing. I should really check if this is on Steam or something, because that would be cool. Microsoft, start here. Interesting. Renowned Software, Tomb Raider 3, PC, there you go. Mad sick. Mad sick. Quite like the old school Tomb Raiders. Oh, my boy! Doom 2000! Now, I was a huge fan of the Doom game, I was a huge fan of the Doom games back in the fucking day. I was a huge fan of Doom 2. Doom 2000 was more of the same, and I loved the hell out of this. Both this and the original Command & Conquer had tons of fucking character, and yeah, mad sick game. You can find versions of it online. I'm not going to tell you where because I don't want to get in trouble. But there's Dune 2000 grunt mods, I think, which well worth checking out if you ever wanted to get this going. It works on modern hardware. You're in for a good time. What are these? These are my original EPs that I was bringing out when I was back doing electronica, ambient techno music. I got a friend of mine to do up a whole bunch of these, and it just has like a sample of tracks on it. You can barely read the writing anymore. Look at this. Does anyone want a fucking EP that I made like a million years ago? Backup CD 161202. Games, programs, and other stuff. There's probably going to be porn on here. A wrestling game for you boys. This is a US copy of WrestleMania, the arcade game. Could never get it to work on Saturn, and for some reason it just stayed in my collection, so yeah, cool. Full copy of Half-Life, the Platinum Collection, which includes like Blue Shift, Team Fortress, and the others. What are the others on here? Alright, so Game of the Year edition of Half-Life, Opposing Force, Team Fortress Classic, Counter-Strike, Blue Shift. All in the box. And because they came with those stupid little sleeve things, I've put them all in fucking CD cases. But yeah, Half-Life. I have all these on Steam now. So that is effectively useless. What else we got? Here we go. Kiss Psycho Circus. I might actually bring some footage up of the game, because this tells you nothing. One of my copies of Neverwinter Nights. I don't know why I have two. I think one was wrecked, or I borrowed one. And one of the discs are missing. Awesome. And one's a burnt disc. Even better. Oh, here's a classic, boys. John Romero's Daikatana. Probably the best thing about this CD is it's got an advert for Deus Ex on the back. There you go. I should really try this again just for shits and gigs, but also no. There is nothing on here. Yeah, it's a thing. Hacking revealed. You feel like torturing your virtual people? Have all the sim stuff you could ever need. This is just all freeware. What is that? What? I am hoping that, you know, PC Power Play didn't fucking charge money for this direct. God damn it. PC Power Play yet again. EVE Online, cool. I think this is where I first got into EVE Online. What else is on here? Saber Max Episode 6. And then a whole bunch of StarCraft 2 stuff. The complete Photoshop Creative Handbook. This actually came with a whole bunch of cool stuff like Zara, After Effects, Cinema 4D, Poser. I could never wrap my head around any of the programs in this. I figured it'd, up my photography game. It didn't, and the magazine did not either, so... Heretic 2, Mad Sick, Actual Reality. This is an interesting one. So, this is like an interactive sort of Bible camp sort of thing that it was like a youth group sort of organizer. My friend, a friend of mine from ages ago, Stuart, I think his name is Stu Batterham. He gave me a copy of this and he's like, you should check it out, it's really cool. Didn't run on my computer. But yeah, YFC Australia, it's all Bible stuff. Sega Flash Volume 7. And it's got a whole bunch of cool demos on it as well. So it's got like, so you got Steep Slope Sliders, which is kind of like your, it's kind of like Cool Borders or SSX Tricky. Panzer Dragoon Saga was, House of the Dead as well. Panzer Dragoon Saga, there was a video of that. Sonic Car, House of the Dead, Sega Touring Car Championship. Not that great. And for the looks of things, if we can just get some focus here, I have a feeling that this used to be the cover of my old Michael Jackson Bad, my copy of Bad. DVD movie Burning Resource Kit. Useless. World of Warcraft The Burning Crusade. I got this on launch because I was a massive WoW nerd. And this was meant to come... I'm still salty at Harvey Norman for this. This was meant to come with a headset. I didn't get the headset. I'm very annoyed to this day. But yeah, it's the original copy of Burning Crusade and the disc is probably still in there somewhere. Sega Saturn Pocket Power Guide, mate. For the console that nobody played. Copy of X-Wing. I got that off... I think I pinched that off a friend of mine actually. But yeah, original OG copy of X-Wing. There you go. I tried running this. I've actually got this on Steam, I think, or GOG. And yeah, I could not, for the life of me, get shit working. Yeah, you need a joystick for this sort of stuff, man. I was playing on keyboard and mouse. Let's go through the rest quickly. Disc for Turok 2. Turok 2 is mad. You should play it. A deck of Star Wars cards. Animal Rights, Ninja-esque EP. This was the first EP I bought out. This is probably the only burnt copy in existence. So again, I did techno and electronica and that sort of stuff. And yeah, I gave people free music for, I think, starting from 2004 to like 2005. I had a record deal that I did nothing with and it fell through. Let's play some tracks now so you can listen to it. The Ultimate Counter-Strike Companion, all the patches you could ever want at the time. My other copy of Neverwinter Nights, which I think is legit. No, that's got a burnt CD in it as well. Awesome. Next up is my totally legitimate. Look how legitimate that is. You couldn't even tell it was a burnt copy. My copy of Myth the Fallen Lords. An awesome little RTS from Bungie of all people, who are famous for Marathon Halo. You know who Bungie are. They also did that other game that nobody talks about. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Don't know what it's called. No idea. Apparently it was really good. I've got some loose boys in there. Can you, it's any wonder why. You can see that, these are just stacked like that. It's, Just put everything on a separate spindle. Anyway, copy of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. This was before Bloodlines, and it was average. Permanent by Joy Division. It's a CD. Sound Selection 12 Hip Hop Special. This is a disc of loops and stuff that I was using when I was doing electronic music. Meant for use for a program called EJ. I never had the program, I used Sony Acid. Yeah. I milked the fuck out of these, actually. A Xbox Gamer book to Fable and Silent Hill for the Room. So there you go, it's an essential guide apparently. And there's boobs. You thought I was done? Haha, I laugh at you heartily. And without compassion whatsoever. Because I'm never done. You hear me? I'm never fucking done. Yeah. Okay, so this shit here is the motherload of my fucking retro stuff. So, I'm gonna switch to the other angle. And then let's do it a different way because this box is fucking massive. A very dilapidated copy of Evil Dead, Hail to the King. Got both this though. Sweet. This game was trash. It was released in one of those times where a lot of the Resident Evil games were coming out. A lot of the Silent Hill games were coming out, so of course, Bruce Campbell and the Evil Dead guys wanted a piece of that pie. I actually got Bruce Campbell to voice Ash, but it was so very like, hail to the king, baby. Take that. Look, I enjoyed it, but it was a janky mess. The sequels on PlayStation 2 were better. Worth checking out if you're an Evil Dead fan, that's about it. The power of PlayStation. PlayStation demo disc. I got this off my old housemate and best friend. Oh, we've got a fucking escapee. Look how janky this is. I think that's meant to sit there. This little fucking guy is meant to sit there and just sits on the cardboard like an idiot. Jewel cases, people. Copy of Zelda Ocarina of Time N64. Star Wars Racer N64 and Yoshi's Island for Super Nintendo. Found that in a bin. Assassin's Creed 4 stuff. More Assassin's Creed stuff. Is this the art book? This is the art book. Yeah, motherfucking art book. There we go. I need to put that on a shelf or something, but you know. What is this? It's just black. Like, this tells me nothing. I think it's the... No, this is the Halo 3 stuff. This is the Halo 3 art book, I think. If any Halo fans out there want to confirm, yeah, let me know. Here's a special hug card for you. That's not in focus. Don't know why I think this is helping, but it's a little thing. Special hug card for you. I think that's from my friend Lisa from the UK. Thank you, Lisa. Here we go, we're going back a bit, boys. This is original PlayStation memory card. That's the good times right there. I wonder what games are on this. Copy of Dawn of War. I don't think this is my copy. I was poor, leave me alone. My original PlayStation 1. Not your PS1, there's no TFT screens here. I bought this off of my friend Hallam, who you've seen in past videos if you follow my channel for a while. I think it was either a case of he was selling his PlayStation or I was looking to buy a PlayStation. He's like, here's mine, mate. And it's been in my possession ever since. It still works. Even chucked a bunch of stickers on it so you know it's mine. Mosh.com.au. That's actually my cousin's old surfwear company, Mosh Boarding. Check it out. Pretty sure it's not open anymore. I think they got ripped off and they ended up having to close. But I got people in high places. He used to work for Quicksilver. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm doing with my fucking life. You think I'm done with the PlayStations, mate? I'm not. I've got my PS2 here. OG PS2, none of your slim shit. Decked out in fucking Devil May Cry 2. Because, I don't know, I saw the skin for like $10 and I'm like, yeah, I'll buy that. I'll stick that on my PS2, that's fine. And again, still works. Disk drive is a bit how's it going, so it might need to go to a vet soon, but you know, shit happens. So I don't know if this works like the consoles do. I'm hoping it does. It's all tangled, fuck! OG GunCon. Still got the cable and everything. I didn't turn it into a movie prop somehow. Ian's AMVs and Flash. Ian, we don't talk anymore. And it's been about 10 years since, but I still have your CD of AMVs and Flash. There's this mess. You know, if you're a true gamer, if you have the PlayStation wallet, mate. I don't even know why I have this, because the console isn't even here. I don't even know why I've dragged this from house to motherfucking house. This is the Sega Mega Drive to Master System converter. So, you know, that would go on your Chungus fucking Mega Drive. Master System game would go on the top. There's a card input there for some reason. I think the original Sega Master System had something to do with cards. I don't know. I don't know why it's here. I don't even have a Mega Drive here. Looks like a spaceship though. Here we go, the PlayStation controller for your fucking little brother or cousin. It's not even NAD cats, it's fucking X-Logic. Feels alright though, actually. Not a bad little controller, actually. This is a Microsoft thing. I think that's the 360... Oh, it says on the back, dickhead. The 360 hard drive transfer cable. So you'd pay $50 for this, only use it once, put it in a box, never to be seen again until someone does a fucking unpacking video of all their hoarded shit. And I don't know why this is in here, but the original Sega Master System 2 manual. There's some light reading for you. Again, when I moved out, I think I had like the Mega Drive and stuff when I first moved out of home, and then that ended up back at my parents' place with my brother, and then I just kept all this random stuff like the manual. So, this stuff happens. It's actually, considering I don't even know when we bought our Master System 2, this is actually, I mean, it's bent to crap, but it's still got all its pages, so yeah, there you go. eBayers, tell me how much that's worth. Oh, we got the complete set. It's the hard drive transfer disc. You know, for again, you'd use it once and then just chuck it in a drawer. A game based on a movie. Both of them were shit. Oh, mate, you got to get your car racing happening. You got Colin McRae here. Who's Colin McRae? Colin McRae. OG copy of Tomb Raider, which I played to death. I bought this on eBay, actually. I was so happy when this came in the mail. I'm like, oh my god, Tomb Raider. Dungeon Crawl on eBay. They're fucking amazing for old stuff. Fifth Element. Haven't played. Looks okay, and hopefully Ruby Rod's screaming somewhere. We're into like the OG Xbox sort of stuff here. So Burnout 3 Takedown. Amazing little racing game. Stubbs the Zombie. It's run on the Halo engine. And you play as a zombie, and there's co-op, and the game is, amazing. Fable The Lost Chapters, not my original copy of Fable. I actually found this in an op shop for like $1, I think. And yeah, Fable Lost Chapters, still in good nick. Metal Gear Solid 3, which I had for some reason. I think I got this in like, not like, it's got a Video Easy sticker. That takes me back, there you go. Video Easy. Someone I knew way back when dumped a whole bunch of games on me, and this was one of them. Clock Tower 3. I fucking hate Clock Tower. My OG copy of Splinter Cell, which I'm not a huge fan of stealth games because I'm terrible at them, but, you know, Splinter Cell, awesome. OG copy of Guitar Hero. Futurama for Xbox. I liked it. Sadly, not my OG copy of Final Fantasy X that I bought. This was actually a rebuy because I had the platinum version, like the silver, with the silver writing. But yeah, copy of Final Fantasy X. Still the best Final Fantasy, in my opinion. 7's up there, 8's a solid 3rd or 4th, depending on... No, actually it'd go 10, 7, 8... No, 6, then 8. I think. Although, Final Fantasy VIII, still good. That was my first. That popped my Final Fantasy cherry, so I'll always still have warm spot in my heart for Final Fantasy VIII. But yeah, 10's the best. Fighting. Jade Empire. BioWare game. I think they did this after Knights of the Old Republic 2. It is fucking amazing. If you can find a copy, it's available on Steam. It's available on Xbox, I think. I think it's still available on the Xbox store. If you can't find it on either of those, buy an old Xbox somewhere, grab a copy of this. You will thank me later. This is an amazing fucking game. I was so excited about this when it came out. You saw me with the demo just before. It's like, oh my god, Jade Empire! Amazing game. And one of my favorites, actually. Metal Gear Solid 2. It's Metal Gear Solid 2. Grand Theft Auto 3. I didn't realize I had a copy of this, actually. It's been that while since I opened this box. What I'm about to show you next is the greatest game ever. You've got your Halos, you've got your PUBGs, you've got your Call of Duties, or Calls of Duty, depending on how much of a grammar Nazi you are. You've got your Titanfalls, you've got your Dragon Age. None of them, I guarantee you, will be as good as the Dog Island. Halo, the Master Chief Collection. No, you can't get my code. I've used it, sorry. And this one's Project Zero 2. I've got all of these. Aside from the first one, I actually saw a whole bunch of these in an op shop, or they were used. I think it was an EB Games. They were selling them used, Game Traders. Thanks, Game Traders. More games I do not have the ability to play now. I need to see if my PlayStation works. But yeah, I found like 1, 2, and 3 in like EB Games or Game Traders or something for like dirt cheap. And it's like, I'll take that. Thank you. Sick game. Known as Fatal Frame in the US, I think. Which is a far more sensible name. Why'd you call it Project Zero here, boys? Time for the next stack. Project Zero, there you go. Halo 2, my OG copy of Halo 2. Did I buy this at launch? No. No, 3 I bought at launch, which is on my shelf of games I still use and don't hoard. If I can reminisce for a little bit, I had so much fun with Halo 2 on the original Xbox with Xbox Live. The memories. I miss being called a
naughty word
all the time. Soul Calibur 2, I had so much fun with this. Don't know why Spawn's in it. Why? My OG copy of Devil May Cry. If you have never played Devil May Cry, get amongst it. It's awesome. Final Fantasy X is 10 to 12. Final Fantasy 12. Again, don't know why I have this. I think this is a friend of mine's. And if it's the friend I'm thinking of, I'm sorry for having it this long. Once again, True Crime Streets of LA. I enjoyed it. Fuck you. Alright. GTA ain't the be all and end all. I really enjoyed this. And then Sleeping Dogs came out, and then this kind of, OG copy of Kingdom Hearts, when that came out. No, this is the Platinum version, when this didn't come out. It was my OG copy of Kingdom Hearts, which I now have on Xbox, which is weird now, weird to say. Tekken 5, played once. I bought this when a friend of mine was coming over, and then we never played it. Yep. But Katie, I could still kick your ass at Tekken. Hands down. PlayStation, copy of Theme Park. I have this on so many systems now. Street Racer, which my brother and I had for Saturn. It's Mario Kart, basically. It's awesome. I enjoyed it. I played it at the Sumo all the time because the Sumo was sick. I bought this. I think this is my old housemate's copy of Medieval. But, I know I bought a copy, I think. Medieval. The OG version before the remake. PlayStation Music, so I can make those fat beats. Sadly, no book, but my OG copy of Final Fantasy VII. It still works. And would probably fetch me a bit of a mint on eBay, I think. If I recall correctly. I remember checking the prices ages ago, and I was like, here's Final Fantasy for some ridiculous price. Final Fantasy VIII on PlayStation, again, the OG version, not like the remastered, the Platinum version. I begged a friend of mine to give me his copy, and I think I paid him some money for it. The reason for that is because my original copy on PC, I threw at my brother. Pandemonium, which, why is the upside down? Oh, it's meant to be... There's codes in here! Look at that! There's codes! Thanks, Mel. Thanks, Mel's husband. Pandemonium, which I still need to play. Hi, so you're probably wondering what the change in angle is, and that's because my camera battery ran out, and I think my other one is kind of cooked, to say the least. So we're getting it. I've got the MVR happening. Let's finish these off. I think, where was I? Driver 2 out on the streets with a Soundgarden album back. G Police. Now, a friend of mine actually got me onto this. It's a pretty much a combat flight sim set in the same universe as Wipeout, I believe. Populous at the beginning. I don't know if this is... I mean, it's Bullfrog and it's Populous, so I wonder if Peter Molyneux actually had something to do with this. But yeah, it's Populous on PlayStation. I actually didn't play I was having a conversation with a friend of mine about this earlier on Discord. I never played a Populous game till Populous 2 on, I think, the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive for the Europeans out there. Yeah, yeah, Populous 2. That's my Populous story. I was a black and white boy. Like, you know, just represent. Giant cow all the way. My local video store was having a sale on a bunch of old video games and stuff like that, and that's where I got my copy of the Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation, my favorite Tomb Raider out of the original series. Yeah, I'm happy I snapped a copy of that. This is a game called Wild 9. I heard about this because they're done by Interplay and Shiny, who did Messiah, which is one of my favorite games. Not a bad game, didn't get many great reviews, but there's a pattern with me, and that is most of the games I like are generally fucking terrible in many people's eyes. Oh, good old Croc, legend of the Gobbos, mate. Man, Croc never got his due, alright? I'm just gonna say that here. Croc was a fucking baller, and you guys just ignored him for your Gran Turismos and your Need for Speeds and your Call of Duties. Mate, bring back Croc. He's a fucking legend. OG version of Driver. Let's drive. I never got into the Driver series. This tower is now unstable. I never got into Driver. I thought it was, you know, you drive around. That's all you do. Also, the starting level of the original Driver is bullshit. Like, I couldn't get through it as a kid, so I just cheated. Tenchu 2, which is one of my favorite stealth games. I'm not great at stealth games, but this is one of my favorites. Mostly because it came with a level editor, and there's ninjas. Almost finished, I swear! Full Throttle, one of my favorite LucasArts games. Full Throttle is amazing. If you haven't played it, play it. Double Fine recently did a remaster of this. So now's your chance. It works on everything, it's available on everything. What I like about these discs that LucasArts Classics bought out, these are like from the LucasArts Classics series. They just run off the CD. No installing or anything necessary, just pop it in, bump. The movies, one of my favorite games. I want to try and get this running, to be perfectly honest. They need to release this on Steam. Oh my god. This is one of my favorite sim games. Like, absolutely. Original Warcraft 3. I got this part of a package. It wasn't the battle chest, but they just bundled it. They just taped them both together. Or similar. So yeah, I've got a copy of Warcraft 3. I've got the Frozen Throne there as well. There we go, there's Frozen Throne. Warcraft 3, I love Warcraft. I love the lore and stuff behind it. I was a huge WoW nerd back in the day as well. There we go, and there's my copy of Warcraft. Lastly, before we get into like the dregs at the bottom of the box that are covered in dust and God knows what. Lastly, one of my favorite game series of all time, the Fallout collection. This is 1, 2, and Tactics. There were Fallouts before Fallout 3. Would you believe? Or New Vegas. Yeah, I love Fallout. Fallout 2 was amazing. Fallout 1 I never really got the hang of because of the time. The times part where you have to get the water chip. But yeah, I have a copy of Fallout. I bought that cheap off eBay because I wanted a copy, needed a copy. My copy was long gone. That was burnt anyway. StarCraft Battle Chest. I think this is mostly all together. The box has seen better days, but it is indeed StarCraft. I bought this back when I was running a game store. And yeah, again, I'm into RTSs. I love RTSs. Motherfucking StarCraft any day of the week. Last thing I want to say, and this is sort of a nice little pride of place thing for me, because I still can't believe I own one of these. This is the Sony Pocket Station that you can only get in Japan. And basically what it was is that, for those who remember, the Dreamcast came out, and they came out with a thing called a VMU, which was like, it was basically just a little console unto itself. This did much the same thing. So you could play like little games on it. There was Chocobo World on it, and that's what I bought this for. Chocobo World for Final Fantasy VIII. And yeah, you can only get these in Japan, and it shits me that you could, because they're cool. Look at it. It looks cool. And it doubles as like your average memory card as well. And once I bought this, that became my main PlayStation memory card as well. Hard as fuck to get. That cost me $60 for fuck's sakes. Right, I think that's about it actually. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Sorry for how long this video is now. And I'm sorry to my housemate and my girlfriend for all this shit I now have to pack up. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully this was interesting. Hopefully this brought back memories. Hopefully this engaged you in some way. This is my first proper video I've done in ages. That wasn't just crap I had on my phone. If you tuned in, if you watched this far, thank you so much. The word for the day is resilience. Yeah. I got nothing. Catch us next time. Hey, so I just wrapped up the video and it happened. The tower fell. Good night, sweet prince.